Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your weekend reading. We're just going to pull some cards and see what we have in store for this weekend. I don't even know what the date is. What's the date today? It is... So before June 28th through the 30th. Oh, so the end of June. Okay, so if you missed it, we do have a new Divine Partnership reading going up. It's on the channel right now, and it is a doozy. It's a long one. I just kept channeling messages. That's just how I work, you know. I just keep channeling messages until it feels complete, until it feels satisfied, and that's, you know, for the first part one, it was an hour and a half. But it felt good. The energy was great. There were so many messages that were coming out with regards to the union energies, with regards to the divine masculine, divine feminine. So do make sure that you check it out. We also have something different going on for the Divine Partnership readings. We are now splitting that into two. We have an extended reading where we go even deeper, if you can imagine, even deeper into what's being healed, how are they relating to each other, how they're feeling about each other, guidance, love, messages back and forth. So check that out on our Patreon. We have a new subscription service. So for $11.11 a month, you'll get all of the extended readings, and I'll throw some extra goodies and bonus readings in there as well. When, you know, whatever I kind of feel like doing, an intimate reading. Pick-up piles, things like that. I'll throw those up into the subscription service as well. So do make sure that you check that out as well. And since it is the end of the month, so what's going to happen is if you want the extended reading from that I just posted yesterday, for the Divine Partnership reading that I just posted yesterday, it'll be $11.11, and I'll throw in, I'm going to do an intimate reading for that as well. But then come July, you'll be charged an extra $11.11 because it renews on a monthly basis. So if you guys want to wait, if you want to wait for the extended version until July, you know, that's your call. That's up to you. But the extended version for the reading that I just posted is up there. Your monthly subscription will also unlock past readings. So it'll unlock the readings for the month, and it will unlock past readings. So there'll be that. But if you do choose to purchase the extended reading now, I'll have an intimate love reading up there for you guys as a thank you, because I know it's the end of the month. I didn't time it great, but I wanted to get a Divine Partnership reading up there, and I wanted to launch the Patreon. So as a thank you, if you're purchasing the extended reading for $11.11 for the month of June, I'll have an intimate love reading up this afternoon as well, just for the subscribers, for the Patreon subscribers, for the subscription. And then your subscription, unless you cancel it, your subscription will renew on or around July 1st, and you'll be able to unlock all of the extended readings going forward for the month that we do for the month of July, and then all the past readings as well. So that's how that's going to work. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to clarify it. Everything is in the description box and on the Patreon link as well. Okay, so what we're going to do today is just a weekend update and see what's going on for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, these union energies. What's going on for this divine couple, this divine partnership. Okay, just calling in my Ascended Masters, Archangels, Spirit Guides, and higher dimensional, higher vibrational beings. Opening myself up to be a divine channel for the Holy Spirit, working in pure divine white light. Okay. Spirit's ready. They're like, we're ready. How about you? Okay, we have the Moon card. The Moon came out in, I think it was the Divine Feminine reading. And you guys, we have the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine readings. They're separate readings, but the energies are becoming so merged that within those readings, we're actually channeling messages for both. So don't just check out the Divine Masculine reading, even though I know you want to know what's going on with your Divine Masculines. Check out the Divine Feminine reading as well, because there's a lot of messages there for both counterparts. But I think this is what came out with the Moon, with the Divine Feminine energies. Hold on, let me feel this out. I'm hearing things are coming to light. It's a different energy from what we got from there. There we got that there was still some fear, and I am feeling some residual fear for the Divine Feminines. around things coming to light, secrets being shed. I'm hearing, especially with the upcoming eclipses, things are going to come. Truth is going to be shed. Things are going to come to light here. Things that were once kept secret, you're going to have more clarity, and it's going to cause it. Well, it might cause. You might feel some fear around that. You might have some triggering around that. It might cause some upsets because of the anticipation of that. Because you're not sure what that means for you and your situation. You're not sure what clarity will bring. They are saying it will bring peace of mind. It will bring peace of mind, they're saying. But it's the anticipation leading up to that that is causing some fear. That you know that there's something happening. You know that there's something shifting, something transforming, especially within this connection. And you know that you're going to have the communication that you need. But there's some fear and hesitancy from the divine feminines around that. And I'm also getting that you're picking up on your fear and hesitancy from your divine masculine, who is going to be the one to provide you with that clarity, to unveil the secrets, unveil, that communication and what's been going on in their life. So secrets doesn't have to be a nefarious thing. It's just whatever they had been holding back, whatever they had been lacking as far as, it could be, if they weren't telling you the truth about their feelings, about what's going on in their life. Even if, omission, lying by omission is still kind of lying, it's still holding back, it's still withholding. But there's going to be some kind of truth and clarity. There's going to be some kind of honest conversation. And I'm picking up on the divine masculine is hesitant and afraid to do so because they're afraid of the reaction from the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is anticipating this with some fear and hesitation as well because they don't know what's going to be said. You guys are mirroring each other with your fear and with your hesitation. You have to just bite the bullet. You have to just pull the trigger and just communicate with one another because it's the same as what we had in the last intimate reading. If you guys will just face each other and face those fears and take that chance, it's not even a risk, Spirit has been saying. It's not even a risk, but if you will just face those fears, you will see that the fear is just an illusion and that you both want to communicate with each other. And once you communicate with each other, once that veil drops, once light is shed on the darkness, then it's just going to be heart-to-heart communications. You're going to finally be on the same page, and that's what you both want. You both want to be on the same page here. Yeah. That we have the devil energy, the shadow side. In this deck, it's called the shadow side. You're afraid of the shadows that this darkness, that this moon illuminates. But what you don't understand is that, after the darkness, after night comes the dawn. And this is feminine energy. This is very feminine energy. So step into your feminine energy, step into your feminine power and just express yourself. Go with the flow of how this conversation or how whatever needs to be illuminated comes to pass. Don't hide, because hiding is just your ego mind. That fear is just your ego mind. You're giving into your ego. Have that communication. Have that heart-to-heart communication that you so want, because what comes next is the dawn. And here we have the Empress and we have the Magician. These are all major arcana cards, you guys. All of them. All 4 major arcana cards coming out. This is being divinely guided. You don't have to fear. This is fated. This is destined. You both coming together to have this new level, this new foundation in your partnership, in your relationship. This is major. This isn't, major arcana cards are fated and destined events. The universe pushing you together because it's what your soul wanted to. It's what your soul has orchestrated when you came here. Minor arcana cards are the things that you have free will over, like your choices that you make. But make no mistake, even though you have choices of how to get there, you still have to get to where your soul wants you to go. You just have a choice as to which path you want to take to get there. That's what the minor cards are all about. You having the free will over which choice, which path you want to choose to get there. But the major arcana cards are all about, these are things that, it's fated, like it's destined. And it's not that you don't have a choice. I don't want you to feel trapped in that. It's that your soul already knows what you want. It's just your ego mind that pulls you back and says, well, maybe this isn't what I really want. But that's because you're listening to your ego mind. You're not listening to your soul. You're not listening to your heart. The heart knows the blueprint. The heart knows the way, and all you have to do, so the heart is the map, right? The heart knows the way. You have to get into the car and turn the ignition and decide how you want to get there. Your heart knows the destination, but you have to decide how you want to get there. And if you are not going on a path that is right for you, if you're not going on a path, like if you're going off-roading and if you're going, say you're going cross country and you're going north instead of west, and you're going south instead of west, and you're going okay, we're gonna do a display here. Say you want to get to point B and you're at point A. The easiest way is to listen to your heart and just go from point A to point B. Easy, right? Sometimes our ego mind likes to take us in, a little bit of a roundabout, kind of go sightseeing, kind of go off-roading, kind of go sightseeing, right? That's fine. That's adventure. That's, kind of what we're meant for. But when we really get into the ego mind, when we really ignore the heart, this is what happens. We start at point A, and then we go here, and then we go back. And then we go loop-de-loop, and we go down and around, and we go back again. And then we go over and under, and it just is a mess to get to where we really want to go, to get to where our heart wants us to go. That is, the Spirit's kind of laughing at the analogy. That's the turmoil and the chaos that we cause for ourselves. That's the struggle that we cause for ourselves. Spirit's saying, if you would just listen to your heart, go from point A to point B, you would have a joyful, loving, happy encounter, a happy journey. But it's the ego mind. It's this fear that holds us back and that makes our lives so chaotic, that makes our lives a struggle, because we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves by not listening to ourselves, by not listening to our soul self, by not listening to our heart. And so here we have the ego mind being so afraid of the darkness, being so afraid of what's about to be illuminated. But Spirit is saying, don't be afraid. Don't get in your ego mind. Don't let that pull you back. Pull you back to the starting point is what they said. You have to move forward. You have to face the darkness in order to get the dawn. You have to face your fears, because it's not even fears at all. The fear is just an illusion. And what they're saying is you can manifest this. You can manifest this. Divine masculine energy coming in very strongly. Divine masculine, you can manifest your empress. You want to manifest your empress. You have the tools to manifest your empress. But now you have to get in the car, take action, put the key in the ignition. Your heart knows the way from point A to point B. The heart knows the way from having all the tools that you need to get to your empress, to get to your divine feminine. And what are you going to be met with? But loving, nurturing energy. It's just this fear. If you're feeling your divine feminine becoming detached, divine feminines, if you feel like you're becoming detached from your divine masculine and pulling back from that energy, it's just the fear. It's just the fear of, for divine feminines, it's, I don't want to go through this anymore. I don't want to go through the hot and the cold. What if he just brings me more bullshit? What if he's just in and out again? What if he's just, what if he just betrays my trust again? What if he just, doesn't want my love anymore? Or whatever the situation is for your specific situation. It could be a number of things. What if they just, I'm also here and go back to their karmic partner, leaves me out in the cold again? That is fear. Again, that's fear. For the divine masculines, you're afraid of rejection from your divine feminine. You're afraid that he, gender non-specific, your divine feminine is going to reject the offer that you bring her. But if you come in with this stability, if you come in this magician energy, the magician is almost like a divine masculine as well, having all the tools, having filled up their cup to now being able to offer that love, having the strength and that sort of truth wielding, the strength and the clarity and the mindset to be able to come forward. The pentacles, something stable, something of value now to offer for themselves and for the divine feminine. And the wands, passion and action, the confidence to take action for this relationship, the confidence now to make the effort, the true balance. This is kind of like a divine masculine energy in your power, in your creating power, your co-creatorship with the universe. So now come in, it's almost like these are partners. So now come in and reach towards your divine feminine. Don't fear rejection, because you know already that your divine feminine is waiting for you with open arms. She's just fearful of the bullshit. But if you come in with stability, if you come in with something of value, if you don't pull back anymore, then she's going to be welcoming of you. And you see they're pulling me to the stars around her head. Like, these are your wishes fulfilled. She has been dreaming about this. She has been dreaming about you coming forward with more stability, with more commitment, with an expression of love and understanding of this connection. So really trust in this. This is fated. You two coming together, this is like your partnership. This is almost like Emperor energy, divine masculine energy, matched with the divine feminine. This is you and your partnership and your power and your creating power. And you both are holding wands. You both are holding like scepters. Do you see that there? You're both standing in your power, so don't be afraid of the action that needs to take place, or the conversations and the expressions of truth that need to take place. Neither of you. You're both mirroring each other with that fear because you're both in your egoic mind. You have to step back into your heart space here. Okay. Let's see what else we have for the weekend. What else do we have for the weekend? I'm not going to take that one. What else do we have for the weekend? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Thank you. You guys, you're in such a fearful place, and that's why you're holding back. That's why you're holding back, but there's nothing more to do. There's nothing more to do. These 7 pentacles are already in full bloom. They're already manifested. This is the green light from the universe saying move forward towards each other. Move forward towards each other. But you're in such a place of panic. You're in such a place of anxiety over how to do that. You're in your ego mind, your egoic mind. You're in that place of fear. This is like a woe is me energy. Spirit is almost laughing at you. Not laughing at you. Yeah, they're saying laughing at you. They just corrected me. They said, no, we are. They're saying because you are in such a fearful place and you don't understand that fear is an illusion. And if you would just get over yourselves, if you would just get over this fear, then you would see that you already have your abundance. You would see that it's ready to be picked. It's ready to be harvested. You guys are ready to come into what you both want. It's the energy. They're reminding me of the intimate love reading, which was amazing. I had asked, what do they need to resolve this conflict? Because what had happened was the divine feminine was by herself and longing for the divine masculine, being nostalgic and longing for the divine masculine to come forward. The divine masculine was by himself reminiscing about the divine feminine, frustrated because they were trying to figure out how to communicate to the divine feminine, and you both were in separation. It was cards where it was just the divine feminine, just the divine masculine energies separate. You were both wanting the same thing. And I asked Spirit, I said, what can they do to resolve this? And the Sun card came out, and they said, just be. It was the Sun card and the Four of Wands that came out, mind you, and the Four of Wands. They said, just be fucking happy. Just be happy together because you both want the same thing. You both want this partnership. You both want this commitment. You both want this happily ever after together. You both want this connection, and you both want to express the truth of who you are and the truth of this relationship together. They said, just be happy. The Four of Wands being about commitment. The Sun card being all about tender, loving connection. You both want this. You're just getting in your way. And it's this woe is me. Like Spirit is saying you're being very dramatic. Get out of the egoic mind. Get out of that fear. Stop being dramatic. Step into your Empress, Emperor energy. Manifest this. Not just manifest this, but you have to take action. Get from point A to point B. Know that everything is there for the harvest. Everything is there. Like, there's nothing more for him to do. You see how he's just waiting? And he's kind of, the expression on his face is kind of like a smirk, right? And he's just like, yeah, I'm waiting for you to come over and pick the freaking pentacle because it's here. It's done. I did my work. Now you do yours. It's really funny. It's really funny energy. Stop being dramatic, both of you. Both of you. It's so ridiculous. It's so absurd what we do to each other. What we do to ourselves. Like, I'm including myself, like, I'm not, like, I understand that I'm not, being harsh on any of you guys who are watching and listening. Like, this is for myself as well and my own divine partner. Like, it's ridiculous what we're doing to ourselves. Both of us wanting this, both of us being, like, ridiculous and holding back our fear. Out of fear. Like, it's ridiculous. We both want this. We've both manifested this. It's here. And now we're just in a state of anxiety because it's almost like Spirit's like, because you can't believe that it's here. It's almost like it's too good to be true. Because this journey has been so difficult, and you've been through the ringer, both of you, it's almost like you don't know how to put down the sword. It's almost like you don't know how to stop fighting. It's almost like you don't know how to get out of that fear because you've been in it for so long. But they're saying you've done the healing. And this is just, see how she's like, woe is me? This is just being dramatic. Just get out of that energy. And claim your pentacle. Claim your value, claim your worth, claim this connection, claim your divine counterpart. Step forward and claim your divine counterpart. It's the most ridiculous energy. Like, I can't, like, Spirit's laughing with us. Like, they're the ones saying, like, it's ridiculous. You're being ridiculous humans. Like, and we are. We are, because we have what we want. It's right in front of us. And we don't have to hold ourselves back anymore. The healing is never done, but what we needed to do to get to this point is done. It's greenlit. We just have to go forward now. It's so ridiculous what we do to ourselves. Oh, that flew. Yeah. We have the Seven of Cups, and you see how he's the magician here? And I love this deck because in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the cups are filled with kind of a mixed bag. It's kind of some negative energy, some positive energy, saying that you have options and stuff. Here, look what we have. We have the dragon, we have the mermaid, we have the rainbow, we have a kitten, we have baubles, we have a castle, we have butterflies. This is saying that no matter what, this is the magician here. No matter what, you have already manifested these pentacles. You have already manifested your happily ever after. So just choose a direction. Whatever direction. Remember what we were saying about choose a direction? And this is all fated, you guys coming together, but you just have to choose a direction to get there. Choose a direction, because no matter which one you choose, no matter which cup you choose, it's going to be positive. It's going to be positive, because in truth, Spirit is saying you're going to have all of this, but you have to choose a direction to get started. You have to choose a direction and take action towards that direction to move into the next phase of your journey. But it's going to bring you all of this, all seven cups. It's going to bring you all of the abundance, because you already manifested this, because the manifestation is already there. It's already waiting for you. Your happily ever after is already waiting for you. You're just stuck in that fear, because that is what you've known. You haven't known that happily ever after before, and it's almost like you're saying, but when will the next shoe drop? You know, there's no shoe. There's no shoe. There's no next shoe. This is the reward for the ascension journey. This is the next stage of your evolution. This is what your work, your healing work, your self-love work has brought to you. It has brought to you your happiness. It has brought to you your counterpart. It has brought to you this relationship. So now just get out of this fear and take a step forward, because it's all happiness. No matter which cup you choose, no matter which direction you choose, you just have to take action, because you're manifesting abundance. This is abundance. This is what that happily ever after means, that no matter which direction you choose, it's going to be good. It's going to be better than good, Spirit just said. Okay. Okay, we're ending there. What do I say? Emperor on the bottom of the deck. This is your counterpart here. This is your counterpart. What did we say about the magician here? This is your counterpart. So here we now have the energy, now that we have the two counterparts out, here now we have the energy of you both manifesting this, you both being the magician, you both being in your emperor, empress energy. Now, this is both of you. Okay, so you see how I have this set up, that this is like guiding you, the magician guiding you. This is you both co-creating together, both of you being in the magician role, having transformed, having all the tools now to bring this together, to bring you both together, to bring you into what? The Four of Wands. Happiness, celebration, commitment. This is the 1111 card for a lot of readers. This is my commitment, my union energy card. This is my higher level of commitment, my stability, security, home life, happiness, happily ever after card. This is my relationship card, the everything in your relationship, everything that you've been wishing for. Because you've manifested this, because you've grown into your emperor and emperor roles, and now all you have to do is get out of the energy of fear and move towards each other because you both want this. You have both been the magician manifesting this. You both want this. So choose a direction. Get out of your fear. Choose a direction. It's going to be happiness no matter what, because this is what you're moving towards. Both of you wanting this happily ever after. Both of you wanting this commitment. Both of you wanting this celebration. Both of you wanting this happiness. Amazing. Amazing. All right, you guys, that is it for the weekend update. Let me know how your weekend goes. Send you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll be back on Monday with some more daily energy draws, the masculine and feminine readings, and Wednesday we'll have an intimate love reading, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for that. And if you are subscribing to the Patreon for those extended readings, I'll also have a special intimate love reading coming up this afternoon as well. So thank you guys so much for your support. Sending you guys so much love, so much light, and so much healing on this ascension journey. Bye.